guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell button right next to it, that way you never miss a video. So for today's video, don't mind that Brian's I was gonna say desktop, Brian's gaming setup, don't mind that. So I was originally gonna film this video in the bathroom, but I noticed that even with my ring light, because of all the shadows in the restroom, I'm guessing, I don't know, it gives me a gray casket on my face, and I don't like that. So I wanted to do it out in the natural lighting, and I was originally gonna film this with a different background. I was actually gonna film this in the living room, but the big window in the living room doesn't give me as much natural lighting because there is a bunch of trees in the back. I was also gonna use the window from the balcony. I didn't do that just because since the lighting does hit the balcony, I don't know, this window is like literally the only window where it's like boom, the lighting on my face, boom, what the heck. So I decided to just do it here. I'm actually looking out where if people pass by and look up, they will see me, but I don't care. Nobody really looks up because I am on the highest floor. So let's just get right into the video. So I am going to be doing my hair after I do my makeup. And for today's makeup look, I am so excited because if you have TikTok, you probably saw it went viral. Painted by Spencer did this awesome reverse cat eye look, and I absolutely loved it. For my foundation, I'm going to be using my all-time favorite Fenty Beauty. I am in the shade 240. I do have olive undertone. This foundation, I first purchased it when it first came out, and I literally only used one bottle, and I bought it because I went on vacation. I absolutely loved it because you can do it as a natural foundation look by adding less, or you can build it up as well. It is a medium to full coverage foundation, and it does give you a soft matte finish, which is what I love. I don't have oily skin and I don't have dry skin, but I've always been obsessed with matte finish looks. So this foundation does that for me. I am obsessed with it. I'm going to be grabbing my beauty blender and applying it all over my face. On, I actually don't apply foundation under my eyes. I actually just go in straight with concealer. I feel like it does give me a much brighter look. I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Fit Me in shade 10 Fair. I'm going to be applying it to my inner corner and to my outer corner. I'm going to be preparing my loose powder. That way when my concealer is ready, I won't take long to set it. That way it does not crease. I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Fit Me in shade Light Medium 20. I'm going to be going back in with my beauty blender and blending out my concealer. I also do apply my concealer onto my eyelid. As you can see, I still have a little bit of little spots that I want to add more concealer to. Before I add more concealer, I'm going to quickly just go into my eyebrows with the Revlon eyebrow pencil in shade 225 Soft Black. So I do have really dark hair, and I like how it's a soft black because it's not really dark. I actually don't fully shade in my eyebrows. I just go into the spots, like for example right there, and I just try to fill that in, and then I clean it up afterwards. Try to keep it as natural as possible. I don't like filling in my eyebrows, and I do already have full eyebrows, so I don't really need to do much. But now I'm going to be going back in with my concealer and just adding a little bit of more. Going in with the loose powder, I'm going to dip my beauty blender in there and press it onto my under eyes. So as you can see, I have a crease right there because of course my eyelid does crease when I do that. So before I set it, I'm gonna blend it out. I don't use any other powder. I like, as in, how do I explain it? Like, you know those like that open, those type of powder? I actually just use loose powder and just apply it all over my face. So I'm gonna go in with the beauty blender and just tap it in. So I don't know if you can tell yet, but I can. I love using the loose powder to set my face in and tapping it inwards. That way it gives you a much more airbrushed look and it gives me a matte finish as well, which is what I love. I'm gonna be using this angled small brush to apply my bronzer. I'll go ahead and go into this Ace Beauty bronzing palette, and I'm gonna be using this one right here. As you can tell, I do use it all the time. The same bronzer, I actually do apply some on my forehead, just a little bit. I don't like to just have bronzer here and not on my forehead because I feel like it doesn't come together. So I do add bronzer on my cheekbones, on top of my forehead, and under my jawline. It does look a little crazy right now, but once we set that and cut it and apply the blush, it will all come together. So I do already have a good jawline, which I like, but I only add the bronzer under my jawline at times, just because I like for everything, like I said, to be together. I don't like to look bronzy up here and then like nothing up here. I like for everything to be together. So I literally just add a little bit, like whatever was left from the forehead and the cheekbones. Going in with the same loose powder, I'm gonna dip in with my beauty blender and I'm gonna go ahead and cut my bronzer. Pretty comfortable when it comes to doing my eyeshadow, but when it comes to doing black eyeshadow or eyeliner, I'm like, girl. But before I get into that, I just wanted to mention that if you have seen some of my videos where I'm getting ready, or if you've seen my TikToks, or if you've seen, you know, just makeup videos about me in general, you'll probably see that I usually use the same products. I consider myself a very loyal person when it comes to my makeup, just because when I find something that I love, I will not switch it out. For example, my foundation, love this foundation. I am so loyal to this foundation and the L'Oreal Pro Matte foundation. But with the L'Oreal Pro Matte, what I did love about that foundation is the finish. But I do love this one more because it gives me more of an airbrush look and it does match my skin tone perfectly. Also, when it comes to my loose powders, I don't switch out my loose powders as well. So you will probably see that I'm not the type of person to use a lot of different type of products. So the palette that I'm going to be using, which is the palette that I always use because I feel like it has every color I need, is the Morphe James Charles palette. I'm going to be grabbing this Morphe fluffy brush. So I'm going to be dipping into this light brown shade, which is, as you can see, I use it all the time. Applying it all over my crease just to give my eye more dimension. Okay, so now that we have that on, I'm going to be going into the scary part, the eyeliner. For the black eyeliner, I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus in shade 200. So yeah, I'm going to be applying the eyeliner right under my waterline. This is low-key a little difficult because I don't have like a mirror right in front of me. I have to hold the mirror and do this, so hopefully I don't mess this up. What I was seeing about multiple videos that I saw when it comes to doing this eye look, they did mention to not worry if it does not look perfect under your waterline, because once you do apply the eyeshadow, it's all gonna come together. So in order to blend that out, I'm gonna be dipping into the black eyeshadow right here. And for the brush, I am gonna be using an angled brush. It did have a spoolie, but I actually took it off. So the reason why I'm using an angled brush is just to add that little flick at the end. be grabbing this small little double-sided brush. It is from Milani. I'm going in with the flat but also blendable side. That way I can apply the black. I did go ahead and apply the wing liner, but now I do have to blend out what is under the waterline. I'm going to be going back into that black. I am dragging it outwards towards the little flick liner that I did. OMG, guys. I'm literally in the process of blending it and I am already obsessing over it. And I'm not even done, so wow. So since I am messing with the color black, I'm gonna go a little bit slow. So I did go ahead and smoke it out like that. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. That way I can see if I like it or not, or if I wanna smoke it out a little bit more. Loving how it looks like this, but I do have to add the brown, of course, on the bottom. I'm literally loving this look and it's not even done. Like, okay, let's finish this because I'm getting super excited. I'm using this other flat brush as well, but it is a little bit of more precise type of brush, and I'm going to be dipping into this dark brown color right here, and I am going to be using this color under the black to smoke it out a little bit more, but also give it more dimension. So I know that it starts off as a crazy look, but I feel like from this look, you do have to be a bit patient, just making sure you're blending right. But it is an easy look. Let me know if you end up trying it out. When it has a bit brown, I probably will go in back with a little bit brown. And this is the way it looks like without the brown. So weird right now. I feel like my eyes are backwards, but I am trusting the process. Now that I did go ahead and blend out the black with the brown as well, I am going to be going back in with the angled brush and just flicking it and sharpening up the wing eyeliner. That way I can finish the little touches. I'm going to be going back in with this Morphe fluffy brush that I use for the eyelid and dipping into my loose face powder. That way I can just clean up a little bit under. So before I finish the eye look, I'm going to go ahead and finish my face makeup really quick. For my blush, I'm going to be going into this palette right here, and I'm going to be dipping into the matte blush. Instead of brushing away my loose powder that I used to cut my bronzer, I'm actually going to go ahead and just tap it in. I'm going to be using a fan brush to apply my highlight. Before I do apply the highlight onto the brush, I use my Morphe setting spray, and I just go ahead... Okay. So I grab my setting spray and I just spray my brush and I fan it out. That way when I apply my highlight, it's a little bit more brighter. I like my highlight to pop, but not too much because I don't like to look like a little grease ball. So I'm gonna be going into this shade right here in the James Charles palette. I add it to the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose. So ya regresé, ya me cambié. I already flat ironed my hair, as you can see. Went ahead and added my accessories as well. And excuse my little red mark, I was doing my necklaces, fixing them around, and yeah. So as you can see, I have a necklace higher than the other, but in reality, if I do it, like how do I say this? Normally they tangle up, but I saw this thing on TikTok, which I'm actually posting on my TikTok. That way, if you do follow me on TikTok, you can see how to get them not tangled. So if I pull this one, my name one will go up. And if I pull this one, the angel one will come up as well. But I'm going to leave it like this. So yeah, I'm going to do a little OTD for you all on TikTok. But I did want to show you all. So this necklace is really meaningful to me because as you can see, it is engraved, and the drawing in there is actually the drawing I made when I dreamt of my grandma. So I actually drew it, and my mom actually engraved it to a necklace de oro. So this one does have my name on it, as you can see. So my grandma, when we would turn 15, she would give us all a gift. So not only do I have this necklace, but a lot of my girl cousins have this necklace as well, but with their name on it and a different font. But yeah, so these, I wear them as the memory of my grandmother. But this one does have a little added unique touch to it, just because it is my drawing in there. And when I got this one as a gift from my mom, I was like, oh my god, I didn't know what to say. But I look a little crazy porque I'm ready, but my face is not ready. So let's finish up my makeup. So since the main focus of this makeup look is for it to look dramatic on the bottom, I'm not going to be adding any lashes. I'm actually just going to be adding some mascara. So I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. Something I wanted to share with y'all is that when I first started getting my makeup done by a makeup artist, I would be so terrified when it was time to curl my eyelashes. At the beginning, I would ask if I could just curl my own eyelashes because I would get so scared, which they would allow me to, but now I guess I got used to it. Now I just let them do it, but OMG, I remember the first time I got my makeup done, I was so terrified. For my mascara, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect, and it is a waterproof mascara. So for my lips, I'm going to be using the NYX Matte Lip Liner. You know I love my mattes, in the shade Code Brew. So for my lips, I actually don't overline my lips because I do like the shape of my Cupid's bow. If you can see, there's a little bit of makeup on my lips. But if you do want to overline your lips, you can also do that as well. Okay, so as you can see, I already lined my lips. And for my bottom lip, I do just bring in the liner a little bit in. Now my lipstick, I'm going to go into the Milani Matte Lipstick in the shade Tease. I love my mattes. So I was in between this shade. This is more of a fall colored look. And the other shade was Pleasure, and it is the same brand. This one is more of a pink shade. But because of what I'm wearing today, I want a more of a nude lip. I'm going to be getting a liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to be drawing in a little flick into my inner corner. Look, what do y'all think? Do y'all like it? So it was my first time adding eyeliner into my inner corner, so I was a little nervous, but I think it came out pretty good for it being my first time trying out this look. What do you all think? I am literally obsessed with this look. I don't know what it is about this look that it's just wow. I just wanted to show y'all what my makeup looks in the natural lighting in the car. Let me know if you ended up liking this look. I am obsessed. So let me know if you end up trying it out. It's really, really easy, guys. Like, when I saw it, I was kind of like, I don't really get intimidated by looks because I do play around with eyeshadow a lot, but I'm not the best and I'm not perfect. But when I do an eyeshadow look, I try my best. Let me know what you all think. Leave a comment down below. And if you have not yet subscribed, I would appreciate it if you subscribed and follow me on all my social medias. Everything is always down in the description box. But